On the Heroes of the Storm PTR, and we are going to take a look at Probius. Range Specialist, difficulty hard. Now, if you don't know Probius is a probe. The probes are a worker unit for Protoss race at StarCraft. And Probius apparently was in the trailer for Legacy of the Void, which was pretty cool. And let's see what kind of skins he's got. Let's see the regular color variations. Got yellow, blue. Ooh, the yellow gold kind of looks like one of those. I forgot the name of that. The Cybertech from Protoss and the StarCraft game. This one looks like a Tal'Darim color. That'd be nice if his photon cannons and his pylons can be red and black. That'd be pretty cool. This is his master skin. You could tell he's got propellers and a little light in the bottom, and some nice gleaming lights. Looks pretty cool. There's the red and black one, and then there's the white and blue one. Looks pretty neat. I think I prefer the black and red one. It reminds me of the Tal'Darim. And we got the Terran color, which makes him look like a little camera in a way. Oh, the yellow one looks nice. Kind of makes him look like a transformer. The purple one looks pretty cool too. That looks pretty neat. Well, let's try out Probius. Let's see how he works. Anytime now. Alright, Probius. No mount. Instead he has Z. Passive active, gain additional 60 movement speed, taking damage into the effect early. He moves 10% faster. So it's just a Protoss. So now you actually have to press Z. Neat. That's pretty good. Long cooldown too. 40 seconds for that speed boost. So use it wisely. Q is the Disruption Pulse. That's the one that fire burst of energy, dealing 158 damage. All enemies passing through it, hitting the center of the warp rift will cause it to explode. That's this one. This is the warp rift. Neat. And here's the warp rift. Open an unstable warp rift at the location. Takes 1.25 seconds to arm, which then slows by nearby enemies by 20%, lasting 9 seconds. 9 seconds is pretty good. Arm warp rift explodes when the disruption pulse hits, dealing more damage. Neat. That looks pretty cool. Good combos for that. Photon cannon. Cooldown 15 seconds. Warp into photon cannon deals 99 per second damage. Lasts 11 seconds. Must be placed with the pylon's power field. So that's his passive. Warp in a pylon that generates a power field and grants vision of the surrounding area. Probius can only regenerate mana while inside a power field. Up to 2 pounds can be active at a time. Not really. He could also regenerate mana at the base. Neat. Pylon. And there's a photon cannon.
Choose a talent.
Let's try it out without talents. W, Q. Even the photon cannon has health too, so kind of have to keep it alive. This warp rift has a lot of good AoE. Bingo. Must construct additional pylons. Sigil's talents. Echo Pulse.
Choose a talent.
Level. I'm gonna do it at 20.
Choose a talent.
There we go.
Choose a talent.
Echo Pulse. Disruption Pulse now returns to Probius 1.25 seconds after reaching its target, dealing 7% damage on return. That's cool. Warp Resonance. Hit heroes with Warproof explosions. After 10 heroes with Warproof explosions, increase the explosion damage by 100. And after hitting 20 with Warproof explosions, Warproof gains 1 additional charge. So you can have 3 Warproofs. Gather minerals. Enemy heroes and minions drop minerals when killed. Collect them to increase the health of photon cannons by 8 up to 560. Reward after collecting 70 minerals. Photon cannons deals 20% more damage. And they could detect cloaked units. That's pretty good. I want to try that. Not enough minerals. That's what the Protoss is all about. Minerals. Now let's bonus health 24. Already got 3 minerals. He only drops 1 mineral. Friendly heroes and minions, they only drop 1 mineral. And they disappear in some time too. Watch, let me see. Let's see. They're probably gonna disappear in some time. Minerals are gonna disappear soon. Yep, there they are. They last longer than the gems. Yep, did you see that? The minerals disappeared after a little bit of time. They don't last as long. They don't last that long compared to the gems of from the Tomb of the Spider Queen, but it pretty much gets through. Pylon has some nice range too. Photon barrier. While photon cannon is alive and powered, Probius gains 30 spell armor. Okay, make him a little tanky. Turbocharged. Worker rush grants an additional 20% passive movement speed while in the power field, and his cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds. Not bad. Shield capacitor. Probius gains permanent shields equal 10% max health. Shields regenerate quickly as long as he's not taking damage recently. I think I'll make the photon cannon stronger. Particle accelerate. Disruption pulse deals 10% more damage to each enemy or the warp rift hits, up to 40%. Rift shock, hitting an enemy hero with warp rift explosion increases Probius damage against them for 20% for 10 seconds. That's pretty good. Couple of minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Particle accelerate. Disruption pulse deals 10% more damage for each enemy hit or warp rift hits up to 40%. Let me see. Shows I gotta go with. Let's go with the particle accelerate. Now for the fun parts. Pylon overcharge. Mana 100, 80% cooldown. Increase the size of the pylon power fields and allow them to attack enemies within it for 241 damage per second. Last 10 seconds. Passive. Pylons gain permanent shields equal to 50% of their health, so pylons will last for longer. Null gate. Wow, this has an 80-second cooldown. This has 40-second cooldown. Null gate. Project a barrier of negative energy in the target direction that lasts 4 seconds. Enemies who touch the barrier take 146 damage per second, are slowed by 80% as long as they remain in contact 80%. That is a hell of a slow. I think more people are going to get that. Let's try the pylon overcharge just for fun. I'm going to put the pylons here. Get my photon cannon over here. Activate it. Whoa. They are shooting it. Wow. That is strong for the pylons. The pylons end up doing more damage than the photon cannons. That's pretty strong. Ooh, something for the pylons. More minerals. Aggressive Matrix. Pylon's power field grants allied heroes 20% increased damage. Oh my god, this is where the pylons help. Not just Probius, but it's going to help out your team. Grants ally heroes 20% increased damage. Power overflowing. Pylon's power field grants ally heroes 10% increased spell power and 2 mana per second. Neat. That is really good if you have like a team of casters and mages. And this is good if you have like a Tracer or Illidan for more damage or variant. Shield battery. Pylon's power field grants allied heroes 68 shields per second up to 274. Shields persist for 4 seconds after the 16 power field. Wow. It's almost like a variance flags. Increase your attack damage, increase movement speed, increase spell AP power, or increase your armor. Since I'm AP and Malfurion over there happens to be AP also, let's go with the spell power. Cool, even grants a little aura. Neat. And there's the pylon. The photon cannon got deactivated. Cool. It even has a little aura on the bottom that shows you what kind of talent you're using. How do you double the damage if I shoot it like this? Nope, only one. Ooh, this is all for the Warp Rift. Quantum Entanglement. Enemies continue to be slowed for 3.5 seconds after their last contact with the Warp Rift. Gravity Well. Enemies are slowed more the closer they are to the center of the Warp Rift, up to 60%, up to a maximum slow of 60%. Repulsor. Enemies hit by a Warp Rift explosion are knocked away from the center. That's pretty neat. Interference. Enemy heroes hit by Warp Rift detonations have their spell power reduced by 35% for 3 seconds. That's really good if you have those mages in your team. Let's say if I go with Interference, it's reduced. He takes more spell damage, and since Probius is a caster as well as Malfurion, he'll take more spell damage. Construct additional pylons. Probius can now have up to 3 active pylons and increase the damage of pylon overcharge by 25%. That is pretty awesome. Shoot 'em up. Additional pulses do not benefit from echo pulse or particle charge. Hitting a warp rift or disruption pulse causes 4 additional pulses that deal 5% damage to be fired from the impact location at different locations. Probius loop. Whenever a rip explosion hits 2 or more enemy heroes, create a new warp rift in the same location. Neat. Let's try this one. Construct additional pylons. I'm gonna bring out all the pylons. I'm gonna put it all in one area. All the pylons. Let's see pylon power.
Mayhem.
I'm not even using the photon cannons. Those are all the pylons. And I'm not even gonna use any other abilities. Just photon cannons. Just pylon power. That is pretty cool. Now let's see roughly how he does at level 20 with mercs. At least put in 1 pylon. Whoa, that's pretty good. He does some pretty good damage. You combine your W and your Q first, and he could solo mercs. He wants to go after the pylon first. Now let's see how well he could do against siege. Yeah, he could definitely solo mercs. At level 20, he could definitely solo mercs. Let's see if he can solo mercs at level 1, so we're going to reset this.
Choose a talent.
Reset the talents, and we're going to start off at level 1.
Choose a talent.
Let's see if he can solo mercs at level 1 without any talents, just to give it a shot. Level 1, let's see. Let's go with Disruption Pulse, Echo. I wanna see it. Bring in my Photon Cannon, Warp Rift. Oh, that's pretty neat. That looks cooler. That the Disruption Pulse could come back and forth, dealing damage in between. Oh, good. Okay, he is tougher to solo mercs at level 1. So early on, it's a little tough to solo mercs, but later on, with more talents, he could solo mercs. So he's more of a mid-game type of hero that he could solo mercs. Good shot. Let's try out the other talent.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
We'll go with this one, and then we'll get this one, this one. Let's try Null Gate. Let's see how that goes. Oh, it's an arrow. It deals damage and it slows him down, which is not bad. That's gonna be good for choke points. Now let's see if we could power it up more. Null Gate lasts indefinitely if either end is within a power field. Only one Null Gate may be active at a time. Well, that's pretty neat. Let's see how that works.
That was rather entertaining.
I'm curious about some. Let's say I explode that. Can it return and explode the other one? Oh, that's pretty neat. If you make your Destruction Pulse return and you have like two, we have like 2 probe actives. Oh, you could explode both. That's neat. And it'll still return. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now let's see the Null Gate. Indefinite duration if either ends within a power field. That is pretty broken. Look at that. That is pretty broken. You could totally take control of a lane as long as you got at least one pylon. One pylon, and look at that. It just stays on forever. Let's just make another pylon. That way we can keep the Null Gate lasting forever. And you can tell that the Null Gate is not even entirely in the same field. Like there's like one portion that's outside the field. So as long as it's inside the pylon field, you can keep that gate last forever. Wow, that's pretty good. I think more people are gonna get that. If you want to be aggressive, then you're gonna want pylon overcharge, and with pylon overcharge, you want to max it out to have 3 pylons too. Now let's try these other talents out.
Choose a talent.
We'll try pylon overcharge. We'll get this one and this one. Shoot him up. Hitting a warp rift with Destruction Pulse causes 4 additional pulse that deals damage via impact. Different locations. Let's try shoot him up. Oh, that's pretty neat. It basically spreads out like this. Cool. So it turns your warp rift explosion to an AoE move.
Choose a talent.
Probius loop. Whenever a warp rift explodes, hits 2 or more enemies. I don't think we'll be able to test that one out just because we don't have 2 or more enemies. We have the 1 enemy. But oh well. So Probius is a pretty good hero. I'm considering buying him. I really am. Normally, I think he's more better for team fights. He could solo a lane, but he's got more potential to be in a team fight, just because his pylons can not only be a ward, but can also boost up your enemy's team, their damage, their armor. His warp rift really adds slowdowns. The fact that you could break out 2 warpers at the same time really slow them down. And then wherever you got your pylon, as long as you have at least one photon, once you have your photon cannon out, then you got more damage. His weakness is definitely his pylons. Once the pylon's out, he's kind of vulnerable. And if you ever got an escape, you got your little speed boost. It's a 40-second cooldown, so use it wisely. And then either ult will do really nicely, because both ults benefit from the pylons, because pylon overcharge is just the pylons doing damage, and then null gate can benefit from the pylon if you max it out.
That was rather entertaining.
Because with the null gates, you could help out your enemy. I mean, you could help out your team, slow down the enemy and choke points and do damage to them.
Of the storm.
All right, well, that's Probius for you guys. Let's see his taunt. Neat. Well, that's Probius for you guys. So, thanks for watching the stream. This is Qualsy here, and you guys have a good day.